Hello everyone and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven and today we are continuing our coverage of The Warning and their 10th anniversary show from the Pepsi Center in Mexico City. This time around we're checking out the song 23. And if this is your first time on this channel, or if you want to go revisit some old reactions, we've got an entire playlist of Warning stuff right up here for you to go check out after you watch this one. I don't really have much to add on the front of this one that I haven't said in the other reactions. So, with that being said, this is 23. So many phones. It's a nice mood setter with
I looked at
this.
you, same as before. What had changed, I do not know. But the thought of you were played in secret. It hurt me, but I asked for more. Falling down your rabbit hole, I kept on biting back what I was feeling. I closed my eyes and you were there, innocently unknowhere. Stop, tell me, break my heart for all I care, as long as I get to be there. Stop me, tell me, is it wrong? Is it wrong? Is it wrong?
All right. We always stop about a minute in. This one's a minute and 20. I went a little long on this one. So, like I was saying, very, very cool intro to this song. Really sets the stage, kind of brings it down a little bit, with the last song being Amour. And that one has a big like crescendo finish. So it's you need to kind of reset a little bit and start on a new one. So that sets the tone really well. I was not that I'm surprised to see Pow singing the lead on this one because that's 100% how the song was written originally, and that's how they perform it every single day of their life. But knowing that this is the Flu show, which I mention quite often, you can actually kind of hear it in her voice. I think at one point she says the word kept, and it doesn't quite come out. There's some strain on there, and you're like, oh, like yeah, that's gotta suck. And like you can kind of tell if you know that she's going through the flu, that it doesn't sound the same as it normally would, but still impressive. And the crowd's got her back on this one. So let's go back and check that out from the beginning, and we'll go from there. I think they were just finishing doing a bunch of ole oles from the sounds of things.
I looked at you, same as before. What had changed, I do not know. But the thought of you were played in secret. It hurt me, but I asked for more. Falling down your rabbit hole, I kept on biting back what I was feeling.
Right there.
I closed my eyes and you were there.
She sounds nasally, probably because she's still stuffed up and gross right here. But from what you guys are telling me, she practices singing while running on a treadmill. So that is definitely helping her because she's able to power through this because, you know, she's got that training already done. Go, Danny.
Fast forward to 23, we're barely old enough to drink the bittersweet return of all these feelings. Sudden glances leave their wake. I cannot breathe under the weight. If you look hard enough, I fear you'll see it.
I got nothing to add. This is solid.
The world around you cancels out the words that I can't say out loud. Stop me, feel me, heal me. Your eyes meet mine and I implode. I guess I'll love you on my own. Stop
Subtle backing vocals from Danny.
me. Is it wrong? Is it wrong? Head kills me when you're gone.
Allie's always flipping her hair. Anytime I see her.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Can't you see that I want you so bad that I can barely breathe? Can you see that you're killing me slowly? Can't seem to let you go. Every word
Those slides are really cool on the guitar.
poetry. Oh, I can find that's not for me at all. Hate that I still feel this way.
I'm going to say something negative. This doesn't happen often on morning songs. I didn't really enjoy that transition right there. And I don't know. Maybe I heard it wrong. But that like dun 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 seemed super out of place, at least to me. I don't know. Let me listen to it again before you guys jump on me. And yeah, but it just initially that sounded out of place a little bit.
Every word you say inside is poetry. Oh, I can find that's not for me at all.
Okay, no, I got it.
Still feel this way. Consciously
We're fine.
choosing pain. Stop me, stop me, stop me. Is it wrong?
Ooh.
Is it wrong? Is it wrong? Is it
Those camera cuts are cool. Great production. All right, yeah, I really didn't have much to say on that one. That was just a groovy tune, and I really enjoyed it. I was a little thrown off by that transition, but we went back, we checked it out, and we got there. I'm sure Thought Bubble Draven's gonna have a lot more commentary than I was able to provide, but I just saw nowhere to jump in. That was just solid, straightforward. So let's go talk about it. Before I started recording this outro final thoughts section, I wanted to do myself a favor and go do a little bit of research. So what I did was I watched the official lyric video, so the studio recording of 23, and I also went back and watched the performance at the Metro Center, or the Metro Theater, rather, not center, the Metro Theater, just to see what it sounds like live without Pow having the flu. Unless someone's going to tell me she was also sick at that show. That's unfortunate if so, but if not, I wanted to get a contrast to see what does a healthy Pow sound like when she's doing this song. And despite the Metro Theater show having like a lesser sound quality than the Pepsi Center, clearly the Pepsi Center show has a better audio sound to it. The one thing that I did notice is, remember that line or that word that I was talking about during the reaction when she says kept? And I said there's some strain there, and like you can feel that she's like struggling to get that one out. I don't know that that was the flu. I think that's a choice. I think she does that on purpose because in the Metro show, she does the exact same thing. And given the context of this song, where it's, let's say, her character in the song is in love with someone and clearly wants to tell them, but knows that it's not a two-way street. That love's not coming back to her. So she has to just kind of sit back and love you on my own, which is one of the lyrics. It really fits in with that like that struggle, that want, that yearning kind of thing. So to have that little bit of a break in the sound actually really adds to the overall feel of the song. And I just thought it was something, you know, with her throat because of the flu. But no, I don't know. I think that was a style choice for how she presents that word whenever she's singing it. Or she just has a hard time getting to that word live. Who knows? But I'm going to assume it's a style choice that she's consciously making to make her voice crack a little bit on that word. But aside from that, I really have no notes on this song. Anything that I did notice, maybe in the edit, I would have put in the thought bubbles. So hopefully you guys saw those. But that's gonna do it for this one, I think. Nothing else to really say. That was a solid song, straightforward song, good right in the middle of the show. I think I looked at the set list. This is maybe what, song 4, 5 in a very, very long set list. By the way, we're going to be doing reactions to this show for a while on this channel. We are always going to come back to this show. So keep that in mind. And to not miss a single video, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We've got Kool-Aid Kids coming up next when we do another Warning reaction, unless they come out with new music between now and, you know, every time we do a new song. We're just gonna keep trucking through this Pepsi Center show because I've really enjoyed what I've seen from this show. But like I said, Kool-Aid Kids is next up whenever we do another one. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, head down into the comments, let me know what I missed. We don't necessarily need song suggestions because we know what we're doing with the Warning. If you've got other bands that are Warning-ish and you would like me to check them out, or just any other band that you like in general, drop those in the comments. We're always looking for new music to react to. And YouTube thinks you're gonna like this one, so go ahead and check that one out. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.